Hiya, YouTube. Welcome back for another 2 episodes of Death Note. I'm so sorry we did not get any episodes up last week. I was traveling for the Texas Houston Ren Fair. I had so much fun. I posted a cute little video on Instagram and Twitter, so feel free to go check those out if you would like to see more Ren Fair shenanigans. Today, we are going to be watching episodes 12 and 13 in question mark? Pretty sure. Yep, 12 and 13. We met last week a second Kira, whom I very much enjoyed based on the 3.6 seconds that we saw her. She's giving kind of Harley Quinn vibes. I think that's maybe why I like her so much. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see how her character plays into this story. We also saw Light's father have a heart attack and go to the hospital. He made it out alive. It was not Light who did the thing. So that's good. However, our second Kira does not know that Light's father is on the police task force. So I'm curious if we'll see some unfortunate storytelling there. But yeah, let's hop into episodes 12 and lucky number 13 today.
Me. Now I'll have that, which means I can learn more about this other Kira. I need to figure out what this imposter is all about before someone else on the task force beats me to it.
I mean, why though?
So, what do you make of this, Light? Have you come to any conclusions?
Now he's gonna know it's a test.
Damn, it's a test.
Yep.
And since we've established that he needs a name and face to kill, it makes you wonder how he was able to kill that detective and those 2 officers right outside the television station like that.
That was incredible, Light. Now any doubts about you should be resolved.
Huh.
Which means this was just another one of your tests?
It wasn't my intention to test you.
But it was intended to be a test.
If so, we could lure him into a trap by sending our own message from the real Kira. Oh, and Light, I would like you to play the part of the real Kira.
In response to the frightening Kira video aired on Sakura TV only a few days ago, an anonymous individual has contacted us claiming to be the real Kira.
Oh my god.
I am Kira.
It worked! I knew he'd answer me!
If this person claiming to be me is truly sympathetic to my cause and wishes to be of some help, I ask 2 things of him. That he refrain from killing aimlessly, and that he agree to abide by my basic principles.
Yay!
She's like a manic pixie dream girl.
I really want to meet you. I don't think you have the eyes, but you don't have to worry. I would never try to kill you. That's a promise.
What the hell is he thinking? Talking about Shinigami eyes in a public message like this.
You without the police know.
Oh my god, what's Elle thinking?
If we can confirm our identities by showing our Shinigami to each other.
Shinigami? He's a liability. If I don't do something about him quickly...
Am I supposed to believe that? Did Shinigami actually exist?
Okay, so that was apparently Elle's one weakness, I guess.
Listen to yourself. Of course Shinigami don't exist.
Based on their messages, we can assume that the word Shinigami must hold some other meaning that only the real Kira and the second Kira are aware of.
That scared the hell out of Elle, though.
He sent a message to get Kira's attention, and as far as he knows, he now has it.
Right. But isn't OG Kira going to be upset that someone is being an imposter? So Light now has to play almost like 2 fake characters. The Light that is not Kira, and then the Kira that thinks the police have invented a Kira. This is getting so convoluted.
That perfect.
Oh, is she a model?
The Shinigami King isn't someone who's easily fooled.
There's a king?
That I'm one of the few in the Shinigami realm who knows how to kill another of my kind. I learned the only way to kill a Shinigami is to make them fall in love with a human. There once was a Shinigami named Jealous who spent all of his time watching over a certain human girl. It's today, isn't it? Her last day alive.
She look so full
Oh,
of life.
that's actually so sad.
A man suddenly appeared and blocked her path. He was clearly infatuated with the girl.
I love you more than anyone else in the world. I'm always watching you. I want to protect you forever.
She'd never seen the man before.
Some creepy stalker.
Wait, stop it. What are you doing? Without even thinking, Jealous did something that we Shinigami must never do.
Interfered? Saved her. But she's still going to die today.
We aren't permitted to undo that which has been fated.
Oh. So he actually did save her. But does he have to give his life to do that? Yep. Interesting.
The rest of his lifespan was added to hers. So not only had he saved her life, he'd accidentally extended it well beyond its natural end.
So if he'd never fallen in love with this girl, he'd probably still be alive today, wouldn't he?
That's right.
I had no idea. All this time I thought it was luck, but it was a Shinigami who saved my life that day.
Yes. Jealous loved you enough to die for you.
It was her?
So that death note is now yours to keep.
And now she has supernatural long life.
So what about you, Rem? You're not in love with me, are you? Be honest.
Just forget it. You really think you can kill me that easily?
Oops, you saw through that? What's taking him so long? Maybe I should just send him another message.
I'm so curious how old she is because she's acting like a teenage girl. Obviously she looks like a teenage girl, but that doesn't mean anything.
Something to start.
A strawberry sundae, please.
If she looks over at him, like, is there any way she would know that he's Kira? Ah, they need to meet. Okay, that was episode 12, Love. I thought the love was going to be in reference to the two Kiras. Apparently not. That's so interesting. The only way to kill a Shinigami is for the Shinigami to fall in love with a human, but what it actually is a Shinigami willing to give up their life for a human, which then gives them their own remaining lifespan, and who knows what that would be. Because I'm assuming a Shinigami lifespan is far longer than a human's lifespan. I can't remember. Something about writing a name in the Death Note shortens or lengthens your lifespan as a Shinigami, right? But I can't remember. And then there's something about like half the lifespan, half the remaining lifespan does something. I don't know. It's a whole lot of math, and I'm too gay for math, so I don't remember. Feel free to remind me, correct me in the comments. This is now getting extremely convoluted. I feel like we went from a simple, little, strategic chess game between L and Light, and now there's this whole other person involved, and all this other lore, and another Shinigami, and another Death Note. And now Light is both on the task force and trying not to get caught by the task force. And has to deal with a second Kira. Who has the Shinigami eyes. This is all very, very confusing and complicated. But very freaking interesting. And I'm super excited to see what happens next. In episode 13. Let's get into it. I hope they find Naomi's body. They've got to, right?
Light, there's another message from the second Kira. It was sent to Sakura TV and we intercepted it. I'm told it's a video and a journal this time.
Oh? Video and a journal?
Humans with Shinigami eyes only need to know the lifespan of their victims. And just as we can't see the lifespan of others of our kind, humans who possess a Death Note cannot see each other's lifespan.
Oh, interesting. Also, okay, real quick, based on what we just learned, if she did look at Light, she would know that he was the other Kira because she wouldn't be able to see his his lifespan.
To be honest, it's so stupid. I'm not even sure how to deal with this whole situation anymore. But if we don't broadcast it, we can be sure the second Kira won't do anything.
But what if she gets mad that Kira's not responding and then starts killing people out of anger that he's not responding?
It all depends on how stupid he really is. However, assuming he's not actually the idiot we think he is.
Idiot.
I'll go too.
But, Light...
I'll be alright, don't worry.
Elle's gonna be suspicious.
It's Ryuzaki. When you two are working together, I want you to keep a close eye on Light the entire time. And please keep this between you and me.
I'm supposed to keep the fact that I'm helping with the Kira investigation a secret. It's because I was hanging out with my girlfriend.
You were? What? Light, you have a girlfriend now? What's her name?
It's not that surprising. I'm 18 and I'm in university now. Of course I have a girlfriend. You should look for a boyfriend, Sayu.
Huh? A boyfriend? What's that supposed to mean?
If two Shinigami happen to meet in the human world, are they allowed to speak to each other?
Hard to say. As long as I'm attached to a human, I'd say it's against the rules unless I had their permission first.
Oh.
But there's no laws against it either, so I guess it's possible that another Shinigami might talk to me. They probably wouldn't, but it depends on their personality.
And if this kind of situation did arise, I can assume that you'll act the way you normally do?
Yeah. Even if I see another human with a Shinigami, I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh.
Well, I definitely think you've got the right approach.
Interesting.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, he also told me he's looking for a girlfriend, so does anyone want to volunteer? With all of us walking together like this, even if Ryuk is seen, no one would be able to tell which one of us he's following.
True.
It's also a good defense against L's surveillance cameras.
That's not her though, right?
Found you.
Oh, it is. She's wearing a wig?
Who would have ever thought that Kira would be so young and handsome? Everything about him is better than I imagined. I can't believe how easy it was to purchase this information. The world sure is a scary place. I even know his home address now.
Oh my god. Does she not realize how creepy getting stalked is? As someone who was literally stalked and almost killed?
I'm happy to say that I have found Kira. To all of the people at the television station and the police department, I'd like to thank you very much.
Impossible! Where, in Aoyama?
The only ones from the task force who went to Aoyama are Matsuda and Light Yagami. Is Light really Kira after all? Still, there's no proof it even happened in Aoyama.
Oh, come on, Elle. What are the odds?
The police need to reach out to the copycat and offer him a deal. We need to negotiate with him to see if we can get Kira's real name.
I don't think she would.
Where are you going?
To introduce myself.
Oh my god! I feel like she gave him her real name.
I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Misa Amane. I thought you might get worried if you saw that message on TV. I just couldn't take it anymore, so I brought this notebook.
Is that her
Death Note.
Oh my god. Convenient that his excuse was the other girlfriend. She shows up at a store.
How did you find me?
I knew it. You never made the Shinigami ideal. When you have the Shinigami eyes like I do, you can see most people's name and lifespan just by looking at them. However, you can't see the lifespan of any person who possesses a Death Note.
Mad at Ryuk for not telling him?
No kidding. I have to admit, even I wasn't aware of that
Oh,
little detail.
okay. Ryuk didn't know.
Would you please make me your girlfriend?
If she finds out I'm manipulating her and gets hurt, she'll probably kill me.
Yep.
But
Why are you so suspicious of me? I already told you I don't care even if all you do is use me.
Why is she so, desperate?
Exactly 1 year ago, my parents were killed in a robbery. I was home with them at the time. It happened right in front of me. I wanted that man to pay for what he did. Kira punished him for what he did to my parents.
When did she get the death note?
she's not as stupid as I thought, and she has promised to obey me from now on.
A weird start to a relationship. Girl, get up.
Huh? Thank you so much. I'll try my hardest to make you love me. I promise.
I did not enjoy any of that. That is freaking weird. Like, talk about a toxic relationship? Ew. I'm curious what's gonna happen between the two Shinigami, though. What's... Ren? Is that her name? Ryuk and Ren? And then that other one was Jealous. He was literally jealous. And he fell in love with the human. With Misa? Gave up his life to save her. We don't know how old she is, but she's acting like a love-struck teenager who just met her favorite pop idol. And now he's manipulating and using her, which she's okay with, in order to do what he wants. This has gotten very bad. However, in all of this happening, Elle is now, once again, extremely suspicious of Light. But if she meets Elle, she'll know his real name. I'm also, still flabbergasted at Elle's reaction to finding out about the Shinigami. And I'm not totally convinced that he doesn't know they exist and or believes they don't exist. Because so far he has reacted to pretty much everything with logic and reason, and he just went full off the handle at hearing the word Shinigami. So I don't know if he's come across Shinigami before. There's something about him that's different and somehow related to what is going on here. And I can't put my finger on what that is. But I feel like he has come across something related to the situation before. And that's why he understands more of how this works. I could be very wrong. Maybe I am. Don't tell me. Please, please don't tell me. One thing that I don't want is for people to confirm or deny my theories. It's totally fine if I'm incorrect. If I'm wrong, that's fine. I won't be upset about it, but let me find out by watching the show, not by telling me. Because that's spoiling things. But yeah, that was episodes 12 and 13. Honestly, I think so far my favorite episodes. Except maybe, I don't know. This whole show has been really good. Because the whole Ray Penber and Naomi arc was pretty fantastic too. In a heartbreaking kind of way. But this is so interesting. There's so many layers to this. It's so complex now. I'm really excited to see where this goes. We're still so early on in the story. There's so much more to uncover. But we will get into that next week with episodes 14 and 15. Do not forget to leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you would like to continue watching this show with me. I am also on Patreon if you would like access to my full episode reactions as well as early access to episodes. I will leave my link tree in the description of this video below as well, because I'm all over the internet and you can follow me pretty much anywhere you like. Would love to connect with y'all elsewhere. And with that, I will catch y'all next week with more Death Note. Have a good one, folks.